And now the news is good with Matthew Martin.
I'm Matthew Martin, and the news is good. Tonight, forgive as we forgive. When teaching his disciples how to pray, the Lord offered this phrase as a good one to use. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, Matthew 6:12. Jesus tells us to ask for forgiveness, but only if we are willing to extend forgiveness to others. What a remarkable statement that is. It demonstrates total humility. The idea that I would ask God not to forgive me until I have forgiven those who've asked me forgiveness shows a heart purely committed to holiness. In fact, the way the language is worded, it seems like Jesus is saying, as I'm forgiving others, you forgive me. Like it's a daily process dependent on my actions. Think about that. Now, we understand that we have no actual power to forgive ourselves of sin, yet Jesus tells us here that forgiveness is made possible to us by God on the condition of our forgiving others. So while we may not be able to forgive ourselves in our own way, we can commit actions that bring about our forgiveness because God grants that to us by His grace. How fitting, too, that the action He allows us to perform that will forgive us of a sin is forgiving others of their sins against us. When you think about it, I don't know, I think that's a really deep thought. It's very profound in the way it ties our relationship with God into our relationship with each other. It's almost as if God never intended for us to have a singular relationship just with Him to the exclusion of all others. Christianity has always been a community affair. So as people wrong me, I remember that I also have wronged God. And as people ask me to forgive them for the wrong they've done to me, I remember that I also have done wrong to God and need His forgiveness. Before I can get that one, I have to give this one. Thank you, Matthew. We now go live to our special correspondent out on the field. Thank you, Matthew. Today's Bible reading comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse number 16, where Paul says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perishes, our inward man is renewed day by day." Put simply, you can kill me if you want, but I'm going to come back. You can hurt me as much as you want, but if you don't kill me, I'm going to keep preaching Jesus. And if you do kill me, I'm just going to come back and I'm going to praise Jesus when I do. In that way, there is no way that the devil can win. There's no way the enemies of Christianity, there's no way the minions of Satan can truly get to me because I serve God. And you might hurt my outer man, but what is that? Just a shell. The inward man, the inner me, the true me, the me that is saved in Jesus Christ, that will live forever in God, is renewed day by day. So no matter how many beatings you put upon me, no matter how many bruises you stripe on my body, no matter how much blood you draw from my veins, it is my inner man that stays strong. It is my inner man that is renewed day by day. It's a beautiful day. I hope you've had a good one. Before we end the day, I want to remind you that the Lord's mercies are new every morning. Because maybe you haven't had a good day. Maybe today's been terrible. And maybe you're looking at the pillow on the end of your bed and you're thinking, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to wake up and tomorrow's probably going to be bad too. And it may be. I can't control that. I don't know that. But I know this, even if tomorrow is lousy, the Lord's mercies are new every morning. And even if the day after that is even worse, the Lord's mercies are new every morning. And even if you find yourself spiraling and every day is worse and worse and worse than the day before and you feel like everything is just slipping out of your control, the Lord's mercies are new every morning. Have you appealed to them? Have you reached out to them? Have you begged for them today and tomorrow and every day? If so, maybe you'll find some solace in the hard times you're going through. The Lord's mercies are good and readily available, new every morning. Great is His faithfulness. The Lord is there. He's a comfort to your soul. Trust in Him. Have a great day.